Hello, it's Mr. Buttons. I just wanted to give you a look where I am today. I've been here for a week and a half now. It's Scadden Wash outside of Quartzsite, Arizona. And I just wanted to show you around a little bit. Like I said, it's a little windy, so I'll take it inside in a minute. Alright, so it's Quartzsite's over that way. And I got my own little spot over here, pretty much to myself. Today is the 2nd, January 2nd, 2020. And there are more people starting to come in, and you can see some people out there. They're actually closer to the road, but this should get a lot fuller here in the next week after the first of the year, when people start coming in after the holidays. January, February is, from what I understand, the busy time of year. But there's people out here and everything from literally living under a tarp to, a $500,000 diesel pusher motorhome. There's one right over there that's probably $300,000. But it's a nice place. There's not a lot of protection from stuff. And I have my shower tent up. And I'm gonna have to move from here in a couple of days. And strangely enough, I actually ran into somebody I was working with a few months ago, and they're camped out over there. I recognized the rig, went over and said hi. And I went to in Quartzsite, the RV pit stop. You can dump tanks, you can get propane, dispose of trash. I can get propane. It was $2.30 per gallon plus tax, so that was really cheap. So I'm finding Quartzsite to be a strange little town. It's not a lot of services there, plenty of stuff for RVs. Like I said, the RV pit stop is actually a pretty good place just to get rid of the dump station, propane, garbage. There's only a few restaurants, and it's a lot of RVs, and people are living in everything from a tent to $500,000 diesel pusher motorhome. And that includes the bread trucks and vans and cars and fifth wheelers and travel trailers. It's a whole different group of people. There's some schooly people out over here right now. They look like they're part of like the rainbow family kind of people. Good for them. That's what they want to do. That's what this life is kind of about, is doing what you want to do, being you. But when you get in these mixed groups of people, to me, you really got to keep an eye out on things. It could be just as bad as being completely alone out in the middle of nowhere, and then one other person shows up and camps right next to you, which always makes you feel kind of like it's time to leave, that kind of feeling. But this is pretty good. There's enough people around here that people kind of keep an eye on each other a little bit anyway. When I go to a campsite, and that's what I kind of want to talk about, is how I've been finding the campsites mostly through freecampsites.net, and that's good. That's a good resource. But I really read those reviews. If I get someplace and there's a helicopter going over. There's a lot of broken glass bottles and shells from people shooting. And I don't want to be there. That's telling me that's too close to town, and people go out there, do some drinking, do some shooting. It could be a local party hangout for the kids in high school and stuff like that. And that's not really what I want showing up on a Friday night at 12, 1 o'clock in the morning and being concerned about that. So I avoid that kind of thing. Being through the Southwest here, I've avoided being too close to the border, especially when there are signs out there saying watch for illegal activity. There's cartels, there's drug smugglers, people smugglers. So I try to stay away from all that. I do like getting out by myself, way out in the middle of nowhere, but that also creates a certain stress. There's a lot of stress to doing this. It's not like being in a house and locking your door, closing your windows, and going to bed and feeling safe and secure. When you hear somebody drive up into your area in the middle of the night, it really sets myself on edge a little bit, where I have to get up, I have to look out and see what they're doing. I just want to know that they're doing what they want to do, and they're doing it over there. I don't want them to pay too much attention to me. I don't want to be involved with them. Not at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. I had somebody pull up near me the other night here, and I could hear them coughing, and car doors open and closing. They were gone in the morning, but I didn't sleep that good that night. And first thing in the morning, I got up and I looked around. I know there was somebody right near me, but they weren't there anymore. And the people who are traveling through at night and you can't see them, you don't know what they're doing, you don't know what they're about. Those people kind of concern me a little bit. Sorry, I have to squinting because I got the sun right in my eyes. Sometimes it can be worth it to pay for a campsite. I feel much better at a paid campsite with a campground host. This site here in Scadden Wash, there's a campground host, but they haven't come out around here at all. I see people without permits, and they've been here longer than I've been here. I know they have. They were here when I got here. So I haven't seen the police out here. I haven't seen BLM out here. I haven't seen Border Patrol out here. So definitely being left alone, which is nice, but it's also nice to know that the police are coming through. Somebody's coming through and keeping an eye on things. Not sure where I'm heading from here. I think I'm going to go up to Parker for a couple of weeks, just because there is a Walmart up there. I know it's Walmart, but when you travel, Walmart's your best friend. And there's a couple things I need to get. And Quartzsite food prices. I was in the Roadrunner grocery store the other day, and 1 pound of Oscar Mayer bacon was $10.29. So I don't need bacon that much. I did pick up a couple of things, but I definitely figured I'd wait until I got someplace where the prices were better. But Parker, at least I can go there, and there's a campsite out by the ice. If I get there soon enough, there should be plenty of spaces. The RTR is coming in, which is in case you don't know, the Rubber Tramp Rendezvous. It's coming in, and it's going to be mostly held up in some fairgrounds or something up near Parker. So I know there's going to be a lot of people camping up there. So I think I'm going to do that. And I've been working on my solar and just got my propane filled today, so things are all right. I'll see you again.